welcome to Brunch Time. This is
Hey guys, Merry Christmas.
Merry
Welcome
Christmas.
to Brunch Time.
Merry Christmas.
This is our Christmas special, and we have our lovely husbands with us. This is mine, even though he's dressed in her colour, and that's hers. Even
We're coordinating.
I know, right?
So, I was reading randomly at like 3 a.m. as I do about Monique, you know the actress,
Oh yeah.
Big Monique from Precious. Her and her husband are about to start a podcast about their open marriage.
Well, like
What's it called?
having.
I actually don't know, but I heard that it's going to start on the 11th of January, and it's about being in an open marriage.
What, like swinging in your
Yeah.
marriage?
Like you go sleep with her, I sleep with him, and we'll talk about it.
So why get married in the first place?
Well,
I don't know
that's why I wanted to ask
what's
you.
the
Not that I want to like propose it, guys. No. I'm yet to see the podcast or hear the podcast and understand where they're coming from. And I know quite a lot of people indulge in open marriages. I just want to know what you guys think.
How do you know the podcast is about their opening?
They've been tweeting about
They
it.
said that it's going to
Yeah. 11th of January, guys. Monique and her husband. I've forgotten his name.
So look,
Second
I don't
husband.
get it. Why would you go through the whole process of marriage and you call it a marriage? And
Say I do.
You say I do. You've committed to having one person, and then you decide when you're both married, actually, you know what? We're going to dabble on the side. That's not what marriage is about. I think marriage is about commitment and being committed to your one and only. And
Right.
so, and you know, I'm a Christian, so I don't believe in having, you know, more than one wife.
Was everyone shuffling
Like,
through?
so I just
Sorry,
don't, but you know, I'm waiting to hear someone's counter argument to this because I don't understand why you.
I'm trying to
objective.
understand.
You can have a perfectly good relationship and just have an open relationship, but then why try and change the game in terms of what marriage is about to try and suit your purposes?
Okay, so because I've heard of, you know, couples having an open marriage and then coming back to talk about the experiences they had with other people.
Right.
You've made vows, you've said you've committed your body to that one human being.
Right.
And now you're committing it to other people.
To spice it up.
Why get better lingerie?
Right.
this
Well, the
No,
two of us are
this
quite
is-
open when we
this-
see,
this
if we
is-
see a girl that looks good or a guy that looks good, we'd be like, oh, he's hot.
No,
oh, she's hot.
admiring.
You can appreciate it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that going
But then to
the
go-
whole way and then be like,
yeah.
oh, baby, guess what? He did this and this and that. Really?
Well,
Sorry, babe.
Well, I mean, what I'd say.
You're stuttering.
I'm not defending them, first
Yeah.
of all.
No,
And I'm not like chastising them either.
no, me neither. I just want to understand.
Excuse me.
Clear your throat.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I'd say, look, regardless of whether you call it an open marriage or not, tons and tons of marriages have one spouse or both spouses cheating on each other.
Mm-hmm.
So you have third, fourth, fifth parties in marriages anyway, right? But I think some people are a little bit more realistic. I think Monique, this is like her second
Yeah.
marriage.
So doesn't that say
So
something?
I'm just saying from their own perspective, maybe they're looking at it like, you know what, maybe, you know, we both know that we won't satisfy each other 100%, but certainly emotionally we're both there for each other, we love each other. But, you know, and the reality is sexual partners are you know, you can have more than one sexual partner. You
Well,
know,
why
that's
get
the
married
reality.
if you're
No,
just
I'm not. Again, I'm not trying to defend them or anything. I'm just saying that some people look at it like, you know what? I'd rather instead of cheating on you, I'd rather say, look, I feel like going and stepping out and banging this chick really quickly. I'm just being realistic. I feel like banging this chick really quickly. It's.
I guess for men, it's
unemotional. It's unemotional, and I'm coming home. You know, I'm coming home. I love you. I want to commit to you.
Coming home. I'll
But-
be right back.
You know.
But
but
what about for women though? Women who
no,
aren't
and some women are
emotional?
like that too. I heard. I'm not gonna name drop, but you hear of so many celebs and people that you know as well, like everyday people who are nymphos. You know, they just need sex, and their husbands aren't physically able to satisfy them. So sometimes that's why there are all these silly websites These silly websites. You sign up your details to cheat on your spouse.
Oh yeah, that's deep.
You know, so I mean,
Like
I don't know
professional dating
I
websites.
don't know if necessarily that means that, you know, some people will just rather acknowledge, you know what, this is what I'm doing anyway. I still love you, but...
Babe, how do you know about the website?
Of course I know about the website.
It was on the
I'm not
news
gonna
because
lie.
they stole a lot
Oh
of
right,
details.
you back it up.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Okay, yeah, just
exactly.
checking.
I hope you have my back. We're gonna stick together. If everybody starts saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna have an open marriage,"
Yeah.
it's not gonna work for everyone. That's why you have the confines
But
of
guys,
a marriage in terms of committing.
Are we
to
being
it.
a little bit
Yeah.
naive? Because we've been married like what? You guys have been married
Couple minutes, man, really.
literally
If you
5
think about
minutes.
it, really.
We've been married what, 3
And-
years?
Yeah,
and
we've
the
been married 3
reality
years.
is, you know, you don't know what obstacles
gonna
are going to
happen.
come your way.
Exactly.
And you know, these a lot of times when you hear of these open marriages, the people in the limelight,
Right.
under pressures, girls during.
Not
sex.
saying that I'm gonna be giving you any free
And-
pass
and-
every
and-
time
and,
soon.
You know, you don't
Ain't gonna happen.
even
Okay.
need to tell me that. You don't need to tell me that. But the point I'm making is, you know, people are people. You know, people want stuff, and sometimes they try and go get it. Sometimes they don't.
Why are you not looking
But-
at me?
But
He's looking at the Ciroc. He's like, yes.
People want stuff. Sometimes they try and get it. Sometimes they don't.
anyway, all I'm saying is, you know,
Nostradamus.
the reality is, this is stuff that happens every day. Whether you
Right.
call it open marriage or not, there are a lot of men and women who have heard of their partners cheating and let it slide. Do
Yeah.
you call that open marriage too? I don't know.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, I don't know
look at Mary. What?
Yeah.
Who was it? Tina.
Yeah.
Tina and Teddy.
Yeah,
Now they got an album out about
I
it.
had multiple.
Yeah. How
But
many
the
did he
flip
have?
side, but the flip
He had
side
like-
is, on the one hand, one acknowledges that they might have done wrong, and it's up to the other person to forgive or not. Like, I don't think that it's necessarily like.
So what do you blame
if-
on
if
cheating?
I-
What do you
if I
blame
call-
cheating on? What would you blame cheating? So from a guy's perspective, what do you think could lead a guy
To cheat.
to cheat? I know what
No.
for me would lead me
Well,
to
I would
cheat
be
as
really
a
interested
woman.
to
I'll
hear
be
what
honest.
the women think leads guys. to
Yeah,
cheat.
I asked you first.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of talking.
Oh, please. Yeah, well, we talk all the time. You guys are guests. So I'm asking you the question. Come on,
Look.
spill. What do you think could lead
I think-
on a
No,
real tip?
like guys being guys, guys have needs, I guess. And so no matter how good a guy you are, sometimes you're gonna be tempted by someone that you see, like maybe you've been away from your wife for a while, whatever it is, you might get tempted.
You don't even have to be away from it.
Even like you might just get tempted, and you just have to like as a guy, it's whether you decide or not to act on those temptations. Like people
Okay.
say that, you know, it's involuntary, whatever. I don't believe that. I think you actively always have a choice, and sometimes people decide to make a certain choice and decide to cheat, and then maybe they regret it, maybe they don't. But the point is that you always have a choice. You always get tempted, and that's that. It's not necessarily always because maybe your woman isn't handling business at home or something like that. Like it just may be that you get tempted and you slip. But
But how can you get tempted if you're
Exactly.
being handled
At
at
home.
home?
Right.
But-
Like,
It has to be a
But
combination
the
of
thing is-
both.
the thing is,
Yeah.
Life happens, you know, and sometimes, you know, to say that you're being handled at home, sometimes, you know, you've had a row, and then you go out,
And then you want to
that
go out and
person
cheat.
who at work who is always friendly to you,
That's
looks
true.
good, they catch you at off moment, and it really takes a second. It's a second.
Yeah.
Right? It's a second. This girl did this to me at work.
She did this to me. It's like she was taking ground.
she held my hand.
Oh my god, she grabbed my penis. And this is what happened.
Maybe.
I think it's
Or why
if-
women would cheat.
And both, yeah.
Okay, for men, I think it's because the woman is not handling business at home, and that's what would. And it's not just mostly on a sexual level, but also on an emotional level. And
For
I
a woman to
guess
cheat. I think it might be a bit too simplistic to say the woman's not handling business at home because it takes two, right? I know for a fact.
it takes two. But
Yeah.
the thing is, like Anthony said earlier, life happens.
Yeah.
You fall like a lot of women. They don't realize it, but they fall into the trap of, okay, so we've been married, and then quite a number of them decide, okay, I don't really need to make an effort anymore. I don't need to look sexy. And then before you know it, because men are very visual, all it takes is go out the door and a woman wearing a very sexy red dress with a slit up hair, looking hat, and then he's just like, oh,
with some snowman earrings on.
And the thing is, sometimes they don't even realize that they've taken that image in until later when they find themselves, you know, dreaming or fantasizing about that chick that was wearing that red dress and wishing the wife would, you know, wear that, or at least make a little bit of an effort. You know, life happens, and then that happens.
Yeah, with a slit.
With a slit up to here.
Right.
And then, and then, you know, we have kids, and you're so focused on looking after the children that you neglect your husband. And it's about you being conscious that, okay, no, he's first, then the kid. Like, I need to take care of my guy first.
But then
before
the guy.
So it's about being, you know,
I really agree with you,
conscious. Because if a guy starts feeling neglected by, you know, his one and only truly whatever, and then some chick at work is like, oh yeah, Bola, you know, how have you been today? Like, you know, how was your weekend? And giving him all the attention that I should have been giving him. He will start being like, you know, before you know it, he'll be like, yeah, baby, I'm working late again, you know? And she's just like, oh no, that's fine, okay, cool.
It's a lot of responsibility on the woman though. It's harsh.
That's why I would say, like, I think regardless of whether you're looking after him, it could still happen. And,
I know it could, but I think it will be as.
I think men are, you know, for want of a better word,
Bethel?
It's the rock.
The rock in the building. Bethel. Cheers.
But for want of a better word, I would say that men are very, just kidding. Very simple. We're simple.
Food and sex, really?
No. Well, I mean, even that is detailed, to be honest. You know,
chicken and sex.
Like you know, there's a video. One of these memes they do on Instagram where it's like the guy is driving and then like there's a woman that walks past and his woman is in the car, but he spots the woman. And if you look at the video, it doesn't look like he's looking at all, but he spots the women. And you know, men, you have to understand before you get married. Hopefully, your mind is all about conquering. You want to get. That's the reality of men. Yeah. You want to get as many as possible, every variety, blah blah blah, before you settle down. The reality is you never will.
Yeah.
So
you
might keep looking. You know, some might act. Some might not, but the reality is your woman could be the best woman on the planet. She could do reverse froggy doggy upside down.
She could have a leg up here.
She could even open the door to another woman to have like threesomes and foursomes or whatever. But the reality is men are like that. That's the how many marriages do you hear of people at 20, 30 years in? Right? They've gone that far, but then they still divorce. You know, if you can live with someone that long, and never cheat, whatever, but then at that stage decide, I need to move, I need to find something.
Harsh.
That's the reality is, you know, it's way more complicated than that. You know?
It is. But I still think, like, you know, as you said, maybe it's too much on the women because men always have a choice. It's not the woman necessarily pushing the man to do it. You also still have a choice. So, I mean, we've already mentioned it on the show. You have to communicate. I mean, if you are feeling neglected as a guy, you've got to say. Yeah, you've got to tell your wife.
Yeah.
Now, if you're feeling neglected as a woman, you've got to tell your husband. I mean, you have to communicate. You can't expect them to know exactly how you're feeling without telling them.
And also, you know, communicate about the experiences you're having outside.
Yeah.
You know,
if a guy floats your boat,
really
come home and be like, oh, honey,
be honest.
This dude.
Yeah. And I think as well, not just to communicate, but keeping it fresh by doing stuff, having dates, going on like weekends away, having like refresher.
Keep it dirty. Keep it sexy. You're married, not dead. Like, hello. We're still.
But
no, it's true. You're married, you're not keep dead. It fresh.
It's allowed.
Just one thing. I think one thing we're ignoring is marriage really is a choice. It's not like a birthright. It's a choice. You want to be married or you don't.
Right.
So if people want to be married, they do whatever they can to stay married.
Mm-hmm.
As the minute they don't want to be married, they won't be married.
Yeah.
So, keeping it fresh, all these things. Sometimes you can't keep it fresh. Sometimes you have too many kids, you live in a 1-bedroom house. Sometimes the circumstances are not there for you to do all this nice stuff, but you want to be with that person. And you do whatever you can to, sometimes it's a moment. You pick a flower.
Yeah.
One of my favorite films, Hotel Rwanda, they were going through this genocide, and the guy just went to the roof when there were like bombings going on, and he got a glass of beer and shared it with his wife.
Yeah,
And it doesn't have to be that deep.
And I guess like waking up every day and making that decision that I want to stay married to this person. I want to stay married to, because like you said, you are going to get tempted, but do you prefer your marriage? Do you prefer your partner to, this
drama.
5 minute and then
drama.
Exactly. So making that conscious decision that, I want to stay married to this guy and I'm going to not look over there, not look at Jared Butler.
I know, right?
Even though my knees are like buckling right now, and I'm just like,
I think men are always the ones that are expected to cheat, but I think women are the worst cheats.
Oh yeah,
they are the worst.
Yeah, absolutely.
So guys,
watch out for your woman.
Watch out for your girl. Because when they cheat, because once a woman's mind is made up, that's it. Guys can have sex with a woman and be done. But once a woman is emotionally connected, I'll just tell you guys for free. So once a woman is emotionally gone, she gone. That's it. You ain't getting her back. Nope.
I don't believe that. You can always bring her back.
No. Trust me. I'm telling you that. Once a woman is gone emotionally, it's over. Once a woman's mind is made up, it's made up.
No amount of Louis and Lubes and Chanel's will bring her back, or Bentleys.
She gone.
I'm not going to disagree with that, but what I'll say is, history has proven, and statistics have proven, that for a woman to cheat on a man is more devastating to the man.
It is.
It's murderous.
Yeah, it's murderous.
It's murder.
Can we discuss that? Why?
Because it's your egos are hurt. Men's egos get hurt.
It's a pride thing, as well as, and you also have to examine why it is that men cheating is somehow more tolerable. Men having more than one wife is somehow more tolerable.
Double
We
standard.
have to understand whether it's double standard, but somehow it's come from somewhere and it's lasted a long time, right? If you're a Christian, you read the Bible, it's there.
Yeah.
What are you saying something about there's more men in America?
And I guess for the man, it's more like a failure thing, isn't it? Like, oh my gosh, I must have done something. So like, I failed. The fact that she's gone into the arms of another man.
Yeah.
That just destroys their.
Honestly, I hope you guys have been enjoying this conversation, because I certainly have. I think it's getting a bit too serious now. I think we should get back to the Christmas cheer for real.
I would just before we move on to the Christmas cheer. I just want to ask you guys, and who was that side eye for? So how to keep it fresh? Okay, guys.
Yeah, give us some tips. Like a 1
do we,
1 to 5. Five things.
5 things we can do to keep it.
Good sex.
Yeah.
Good sex.
That's
but it's the type of sex as well. Like, sex is not just the penis goes to the vagina and that's it. Sex is a lot more dynamic than that.
Yeah.
Forgive me, blowjobs. There's a book called It's Hard to Fight When You're Naked, and the woman's theme in the book, she said that a blowjob a day keeps the divorce attorney away. Now, I don't know any man, being real with you,
that does not like
who you wake him up with a blowjob is going to think differently about you at the end of the day as he did at the beginning of the day. He's going to love you for the whole day. That's going to be on his mind. That's just for a guy.
True, man. I just think that, you're supposed to be having great sex.
I think you're missing the point if you're thinking,
oh my God, it's just too Christian. But yeah, God made sex, so you're married.
It's legal. You can do anything.
Well,
anything goes.
Exactly.
Apart from open marriages.
So, Bola?
No, I agree with that. It is. We are that simple. Like, seriously, like, guys, we are that complex. You get home. Like for me, be home. There's chicken. Right? Like, you know, it's so simple.
I feel you, man. Yeah.
There's chicken and...
Served to me with a naked wife.
Oh!
Good to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's just that simple.
The naked one. So Seggy.
Food, sex,
How about you?
good conversation.
Yeah.
Actually, conversation. I know guys like say like conversation doesn't matter and stuff. Like you actually need to have something you can have a real conversation with. Like so, for me, those are the three things for sure.
And
like,
laughter.
Great food, great sex, great companionship. That's it.
In that order?
No,
Okay.
What's the order?
there's no specific.
I love
order.
that. The two of them. I love that. I have 5 things. So obviously, great sex is good, but that's not my first thing. I mean, for some reason, for me, since having kids, it's not been like the first thing. We were talking about this actually.
That's another
topic. Story.
Yeah.
It's like after having kids, for some reason, you're more wanting to pleasure your husband.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
weird. But
it's
anyway,
weird.
let's just
That's
mention
another
5
show.
things.
Yeah, I enjoy that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a yeah. No, I do. I enjoy pleasuring my man, and I'm, and that's what I endeavour to do. Keep it up in the bedroom. Literally speaking, and metaphorically,
Good work.
looking good as well. Staying looking fresh, looking hot, like staying in shape, exercising. And I'm talking about the both of us. Looking fresh. Baby, come close. And funny, and we laughing. Like we just love to laugh. Doesn't matter where we are. Like I don't know, day or night. Loads of money, no money. Just being able to laugh is just so important. Yep. Number 4, having a goal. Us having like a goal that we're going towards together, that is so important. And number 5, what would be number 5?
And being present. You have to be around each
Yeah,
other.
being present, definitely.
Yeah.
Being present, just checking in on each other, making sure, am I, because your goal is not to make me happy. That might sound weird to some people, but he's not meant to make me happy. I'm not meant to make him happy. Ultimately, to be happy is a decision you make in yourself.
Yeah.
Again, that's another show. However, but just checking in that we are happy and be like, you know what? Where are you at? That's my thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Get all emotional.
No.
Oh.
I was gonna say, that's so cute.
It's the rock talking.
PDD.
Don't judge me. I am
Can't
still
stop.
pregnant.
Won't stop. Guys, oh my gosh, okay. I don't know how many things, but one thing,
Doesn't have to be
5.
5.
Yeah. I like surprises, so, surprise chocolates, flowers.
Yes, I forgot that.
Call me randomly and be like, baby, meet me here. And let's, hello.
Sorry. Sorry, I forgot that, so I've got things.
Meet me here. I've booked, a table for us to just, impromptu stuff. I love that.
That's nice.
Yeah, I really like that. Keeps it fresh. I do love going on holidays because for me, I'm an escapist. I love escaping. So the more, and he knows this, I love the whole seafront view, bedroom, with the curtain blowing in the wind and then us in bed, just him
She's
just
so romantic.
I know, I can't help it. I'm
talking about laughing and
no, laughing is important too, but
okay.
what does it for me, just that. What else do I like? Obviously, great sex. I love spending time in bed. So after you've made love, just I like that whole kisses and just talking while you're while you're both naked together.
All as uncomfortable as yes.
little
I don't know my game for it. I worked hard to get to this stage. Can't give this information for free. Gotta sell this.
People. This is a service.
I
Charge them like
love that.
$10 an episode or something.
No, but this is for me. This is for Segi. You know how to.
Pretend we're not here.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, you know, the whole laughing and communicating and stuff. But this is gonna sound really weird, but just, you know, getting involved with like chores and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Wake up on Saturday and be like, baby, I'm
does.
gonna do the hoovering. I'm like,
Oh,
hey.
wicked.
Well, even better. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, just stuff like that. You know, it really, yeah. That's it.
You know, there's one observation I have to make with both of you.
Yeah.
Compared to being Bola. You guys are very specific.
Right.
And with guys are so broad.
Ours was food, communication,
and sex.
You know? And
It's like, I want to go to the Amalfi Coast. I want the current to be pink and it's going to
Louis
flow.
Vuitton bag.
Yeah.
But you know, I think that's the key. That's the key. I suppose if we're ever gonna get close to understanding the difference,
You have to
between the two
communicate,
sexes,
man.
You have to.
you guys are a little bit more specific about what you want. Whereas men, it's like we don't really want anything specific.
Yeah.
It's more of a feeling and an act.
Yeah.
That rounds up this conversation
Oh,
quite
can I just say
nicely.
one more thing? Going on drives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like romantic,
Like-
you know.
Can I
drives
also
and
ask one
stuff.
question?
Yeah.
Because you both said good sex. What does good sex mean?
That's a
To
whole
me, that's
other episode.
yeah. But to me, that's
another show.
what I
Maybe
like.
you guys
I
should come back
love
on the show again.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I think we should that should be like the cliffhanger.
What
is good sex? To us.
To us.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
It's been so nice having you for
Wanna
our
wish
Christmas
you
special.
a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Come back for the conclusion of this cliffhanger.
But yeah, Merry Christmas, guys.
No, we'll talk about the off camera. So guys, cheers. Cheers. Where's it? What do you say? What do you?
And remember, guys, keep brunching.